home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Holly. Fielded in the end zone, it's James. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Eagles offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. And they've got the veteran, this senior quarterback, to guide the ship. He's coming off a tough day in which he threw a couple of interceptions and only one touchdown pass. Running inside, it's Bennett. Makes it past the marker. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
They'll move the tight end. Back to pass on second down. Makes the grab. It's Bennett. Turning it on. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
Now, you blitz me, I'm getting the ball out of my hands. Really good job understanding that by the offensive coordinator, this quarterback, seeing the blitz, getting the ball to a playmaker, letting him do some damage. And more importantly, I don't have to throw it way down the field. Just get the first down.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Here we go, ready. Tight end now in motion. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Fires to the big fella. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different spots to help him out. But he's a big part of this passing game. You saw why there.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After losing a couple on that last play, here's second and 12. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down.
Offenses don't like being in these situations. They don't like having little success on first and second down because now you know I got to pass the football. I got to air it out. It makes me really predictable. So let's make sure you take care of the football and find those plays you really like.
Hits the open man, and they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. Eastern Michigan going fast.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Got his man. Breaks into the open. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Eagles!
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. So Buffalo's offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And, David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
No, 100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jesse.
Yeah, he doesn't terrify this defense. We know that having talked to the defensive staff going into this game, but they have seen him flash before on film. They know he has the ability to make the wow play. For them to win this game, though, you get the sense he's going to have to make a few of those for this offense.
Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's right. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Bulls will line up to punt it away. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on twice. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Lofts one high and deep. Makes the grab at the 10. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. The officials will stop play as the training staff comes out to look at this injured Bull. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Bennett. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal.
I don't care who you are, but if you're going to have success offensively, you've got to have some semblance of a running game. They didn't have it their last time out. They obviously really struggled in that game. And in this one, just not getting enough push up front, and it's putting them in some really difficult situations.
Here's a heat. Avoids the pressure and gets away. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
You love that decision if you're the head coach. You're trying to throw it in the end zone. Nothing's there. Good job by the quarterback, tucking it and running and just getting what he can get.
3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Under fire. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Set to advance on the football.
He'll bring it out. It's Crawford. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Birch. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a man. It's right. Quarterback moving. Trying to make magic with his feet. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. That's the end of the period, and Eastern Michigan has the lead. They largely dominated this 1st quarter as indicated by the stats. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Across the 45. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 48. And the Bulls are moving quickly down the field. To the air on 1st down. They're setting up the screen. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Bulls, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. The run inside. It's Birch. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Didn't get nearly enough done on third down. He's brought down at the 31-yard line.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it over and over again? So I think this offense will continue to stay aggressive like they were in the last fourth down.
And the Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Shelton. Got a little grass. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. 1st and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown Bulls! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he's going to try to return this one. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, guys.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
So now it's 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bennett. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And what a great job by the defense here. 1st down, 2nd down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
Eastern Michigan going fast.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback. He knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up the 1st down. He's scrambling on that play, and there are a lot of guys out there that would slide, that would try to run out of bounds, protect themselves, but that was really tough what he did. He put his body on the line to go pick up that 1st.
From the gun, to give, looking for room. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. Timeout called by the Eagles. It's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
Well, you haven't seen a ton of incompletions in this game, and that's good news for this QB. Obviously, he struggled his last game out. Part of that was the defense. Part of that was him not playing as well as he wanted to. But in this game, he really has been, for the most part, locked in, and that is a good sign for this offense.
And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. They'll field this one in tight quarters. They stop him immediately, flying down the field, and get to him before he can even get started. To throw, it's right. Got a man, it's Birch. The Bulls use their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Under pressure, And down he goes at the 33. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. The offensive line's got to get it together, giving up a sack on the last play, and now it's third down. Oh, they're after him. He'll try to do it himself. Quarterback gets the first down. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. He'll bring it out. It's Crawford. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So the Buffalo offense ready to go on the attack. Low-scoring first half, but now an opportunity to get things off of... Oh, he's got some space. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be fourth down. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Eastern Michigan's offense takes the field to get this drive started. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. The run inside. It's Bennett. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Looking to fire. Finds his big tight end. He breaks a tackle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Well, one thing you know about this guy is once he has the ball in his hands, he's very difficult to bring down to the ground. That time, really nice job breaking a tackle, getting north, picking up more yards. Defense, they need to gang tackle him because he is a problem.
Could not make his way to the corner.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
Lost to fire on second down. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. Oh, man, that defensive back just hurled himself in there like a lightning bolt to get the quarterback.
And you see the speed, the closing speed to run, chase the quarterback, get him on the ground. That's why he plays defensive back. He looks like a pass rusher here, but you could definitely see he can hit that turbo button.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. Kick is in the air. Not a lot of room to make this catch. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Solid gain to get him out close to the 20, pick up a 5 to the 19.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Back to throw, it's right. Steps away. He's going to run it. Quarterback got it himself. At the 45 on his way. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. The Bulls will have it first and 10. Some misdirection with the counter. Pickup of 8. It's now second and 2.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Bulls have this offense rolling. Running inside. It's Shelton. Could be an alley. And they'll move the chains with the first down, but that might be it for the third quarter. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today rank, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Bulls pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Running the red zone, it's Shelton. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Takes the handoff, it's Shelton. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
They'll give it to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I think coming into this season, they thought in order to have success, we have got to be able to run the ball and get this guy going. He hasn't scored yet this year, but a golden opportunity right now to finally break it.
And down he goes. A sack on fourth down, and the defense gets the football back. Offense in a bunch formation. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bennett. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Mack. The Bulls use their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They not only have to deal with this defense, but the noise from this crowd on 3rd and 4. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick strike complete. At the 40, there he goes. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Whole situation changed after that last big play. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 39. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Here comes the option. He'll toss it. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. No wasted time as the defense uses a timeout here. 1:54 left to play. If they can pick up a yard here on 2nd down, that might put this one in the books. This is a designed run. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. And the Eagles lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced them into 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And he got it! They've stretched out the lead, and now they can't catch him with a field goal.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself.
Intercepted for the 11th time. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. And the pass interference penalty is costly, wiping out the turnover. The offense comes out needing a score here, down one possession. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it, but you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback, and again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
Looking to throw, it's right. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. This offense believes you are given 4 downs for a reason. You've got to use all of them. 2 for 3 so far today. Here comes the heat. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
And what a great play right there by the pass rush, affecting the QB's rhythm, David. He didn't have a chance to throw that on time. They forced him to scramble. Everything broke down. He tried to go get it himself, but you saw the speed catch up to him, bring him to the ground, and the defense, they win it for their team.
Just great job taking away the initial read, right? Like he wanted to throw the football. Great initial coverage. Then it breaks down a little bit, and now